What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this review, I am going to be reviewing G.I. Joe's 60th Anniversary's Action Marine Sniper. Now, this figure is new to the Classified series, and I am pleased to have something like this. I saw this when I was on vacation. I said, ooh, cool. I've never seen this before. I've never seen them actually showcase, I guess, a woman Joe like this. Because, you know, we have our Scarlets, we have our Lady Jays, we have our Cover Girls, and our Baroness. But we don't have just a rando, just a random, as you see it, Action Marine Sniper. There's nothing else connecting her to this, to the line, other than her being in the military. That particular profession or that particular auxiliary in the military, working as a sniper. So I'm like, oh, this is really cool. Then you have multiple heads. You have the woman of color head, and then you got the traditional white woman head, which is fine. And I'm absolutely excited about having something like this, because also not only do you have the typical military garb showing that there are women in the military, you have a ghillie suit. The ghillie suit, man, that is so cool. Look at that, straight up sniping, and the thing opens up. I'm looking forward to opening this thing up to see if I can actually do that. But yes, this is really cool. Take this in your backyard, camping with you, whatever. I mean, a nice ghillie suit. I don't have anything like this, so this is really cool. I'm excited to have something like that. I'm really glad Hasbro did something like this to show that there are women in the military, man, especially women of color in the military. I don't know if she's supposed to be Native American or what. It doesn't even matter. I'm going to give her a name, and she's just going to be a woman of color for whatever I want. Matter of fact, you can army build this thing. I like this so much I got to, because you might want her just doing whatever, and then you might want her doing whatever. And then we'll talk about this too, because I'm interested to see how everything is going to come together. But yes, I'm so happy to have something like this, man, to show and represent that there are women in the military, man. I mean, my mom, she served in the military. I just came back from vacation over my in-laws' house. She served in the military, man. And it's just so many women out there that have the story, women of color as well, have that story of being in the military. You don't see that too often. So this is a great start, great way to represent women who have served. And I'm thankful for that. So I'm going to open this thing up, and we're going to see what all we have and see what Hasbro gave us. One moment. All right, so I have her out of the packaging, and this is some nice packaging, man. I like this. I'm most likely going to keep this. Like I said, I do have two. I'm most likely going to keep something. I don't know, because I do like the fact that it has this in here. It's just different. It's different from your run-of-the-mill Hasbro packaging for your Joes. Just that nice 60th anniversary, whatever. I'm not sure how many of these are going to come out with, so I'm just going to hold on to this for a little bit. Now, taking this thing out, and let's just go ahead and take out the star of the show at the moment is the ghillie suit. This is nice, man. It's nice and soft. It's pretty nice, man. It's pretty cool. I like this. I'm looking forward to putting this on her, and let's see who else it can fit on. Let's see. I've got Sergeant Stalker. Could it fit on him? No, it doesn't really fit his color scheme, but it really does. It could work. It definitely could work. It's not a bad idea to put this on this guy. That's all right. If you hear something that's my son in the background. All right, so they did go old school. They gave us the stand. Remember these stands back in the day when we used to collect the smaller scale, 3 point something G.I. Joe, 3.75 or whatever it was scale. They gave us this thing here. Good stuff. So yeah, we definitely got the pegs on the bottom to do all of that. These Hasbro stands do not come enough. They come with the Joes. I wish they came with Marvel Legends or what have you, because we don't have that many stands or stands at all inside of Hasbro. So that's cool. All right, so let's take a look at the accessories. And we'll get to something that's kind of concerning me right now. The very thing I pointed out when we looked at the box. Got the nice backpack, which can port right here on her back. And, well, it's, let's see, yeah, it's not that, let's see how this works out. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a stress mark right there. That almost broke off. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on, what are we doing here? This is not a heat up moment. This is just a straight up plug and play. All right, there we go. Because the thing is pretty long. All right, that fits in her back pretty well. Okay, there we go. That's cool. Because I was about to be a little concerned there. But that's fine. All right, so here we are with, yeah. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see it on camera. But it can get stressed. Maybe that's just a lighter paint. But yeah, it can get stressed. So be careful with that. Don't try to push it in too far. You can look at her hole, look at the little octagon here, and you see that it's not that deep for that long piece, but it fits in. It's long enough, and it needs to be long so it can fit on her back. But just be gentle, and there it goes in nicely. You want to be concerned about it moving. That's fine. All right, so that's cool. Crisis averted almost, I guess. Here's the big gun, man. Oh, snap. You can remove the sights? Why? Oh, okay. I know why. Yes. So you can definitely put this thing together. So yeah, you put the sight together. Of course, you can have it sitting down. She's laying down, holding it, what have you. That's cool there, man. I like that. I don't see too many of these. You know, you get the typical guns for the G.I. Joe line, but you don't see too many of these. Of course, you can move this up forward, have it sitting up high, sitting lower. That's nice. And then lovely carrying case, which can get a hole there. What are we doing with that? This also can port on her back. Be careful. So it looks like a stress mark for me for I see it in the light, but it's not a stress mark. It's just it can't move though. You can mess up though. And there you have it. She's carrying the thing, and she's just ready to do whatever, which is weird to carry something like this like that. So it'll have to be tilted to the side, maybe? I don't know. It's weird walking with something like that, just hitting the back of your leg. That's not my idea. Hold on, let me fix this a little bit. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I guess. But you could probably just have her just carry it, and she'll just be carrying it like Desperado style, I guess. All right, let's open it up. So you definitely see that you can open it. Come on, clasp. Open a little bit. Ooh, so it does snap. Eesh. All right, cool. That's nice. All right, so look, what do we have here? You got the hands of the lighter version of the sniper. You've got the lighter version of the sniper. And then you've got another part that I'm going to talk about in a moment, because there's a missed opportunity here, a missed opportunity. Here we got the gun where she can snipe you. So if she wants to come in close quarters, you can remove the silencer. Be careful with this. This is very, very small and fragile. This definitely does have a stress mark on it. I'm not sure what happened, but taking this thing out the packaging will cause some problems. And if this breaks off, you would just have to just glue that little thing back on. And if you can't do that, I mean, you just have to decide, do you want this by itself? Or do you want to just glue this on and just have this whole thing just be a weapon? I don't know. But it's up to you on this one. All right, I'll get to this in a minute. So you got this here. What is it, Uzi? I don't know all the different terms for the guns, but you got this here with the. You've got ooh, shoot. See, I don't even know what that is, man. I don't know what this stuff is, man. But it's a cool looking gun. Definitely do some damage. We know that. Then she got her satellite radio. Yep. Sending some selfies or whatever. I'm kidding. Got the knife. Now, somebody else pointed out that this knife has nowhere to go on her person. Nowhere to go. It's just no sheath, just a knife, but it can be held. Which we don't have to go through that. It's kind of boring. We know that. All right, so those are all the weapons. So let's see if this thing can fit in here. So we've got, oh yeah, this here too. This is, what is this? This was in here. I'm not sure what this is. Does it fit in here? Is it a silencer for this? Can it be? It is. Oh my. Yes, sir. Keeping it ninja clandestine. That's what I'm talking about. That's my kind of girl right there. I like that. All right, so let's just put this away. So we've got the shapes that match. Straight kindergarten stuff. All right. No. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Is this not right? Oh, man, don't tell me I gotta pause this thing for this. Nah, man, don't do that to me. It looks like it. Oh, all right, we have to pause that. I don't understand. Okay, so this definitely goes in like this. This would have to, what? You take this off? If I do take it off, where do I put it? Okay, so that snaps in there nicely. And then you would put in the silencer, yes. You would definitely put the sight in, but you're not helping me out with this. All right, there we go. How did I miss that? Okay, I know how I missed it. That was stupid. And there you go. And shut it up. Booyah. She is ready. She's ready to go. That's cool. I like that. I'm not sure what to do with that, though. Where this would go, I don't know. Maybe you can plug it onto a vehicle, or I don't know what. But it's, you can plug something else on her back. So this is on her back, and then you can plug in what? Plug this in. Is that what you're gonna do? Shoot. Maybe that's what they do. I don't know. Let me know. If you're military, let me know if this is something that seems to be accurate here. And then what would this be? To hold something. It's got to hold some type of weapon. I don't see anything on the weapons, any kind of holes, anything to port onto this thing. So I don't know what that's about. So help me understand what we're going to do with that. I don't know. Anyway, so let's see what we're going to do. Let's look at her. Let's take a look. Typical Hasbro articulation. Okay, double jointed elbows. There's no reason to go through everything. Okay, heat up your figures if you need to. Do whatever you need to do. Don't come with different hands. And a lot of these Hasbro or Joes don't come with different hands because they're just there to hold weapons. As we see here with Sergeant Stalker, he just has, weapon holding hands, which is fine. It's absolutely fine, because not most of these figures or these characters don't have it to where they're just doing hand-to-hand combat. It's not like you have Storm Shadow or Jinx where they got different hands that are going to punch or do some type of martial arts character with their hand. No. All right, so we have, what is this here? How are you going to fit this in? This is her gun. That will fit there. Yeah, that fits nicely. Then what is this? Is for the satellite phone. Is it? It's got to be for the satellite phone. But why is it not fitting in? It's nice. Oh, so that's a snug fit. And that's it. Oh, okay. That's it. That's all we got. So she has her options. Do I hold the gun here? Which, do I need to do this? Let's just do it anyway. So I got the gun here, and then I've got this other gun here, which I would definitely use this one. This one looks more my style, my speed here. I like this one. So, yeah, okay, yeah, that would be right there. And she can hold it with both hands. Yeah, so that would be more my speed on that one. She can hold this with both hands, and she can come around the corner with this on like this. So she's holding it with this hand and holding it with this hand, and you get the gist of it without putting it in both hands. You get the gist of it. So she's coming around the corner, head down, ready to do whatever. close to her vest, close to her chest. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and clean. I had to get in, had to get close. And then if this fails me, my bullets go out, I just throw this thing out and grab this one, and then I just go ahead and snipe you. So yeah, I like this. I like it. Nice little headband, nice jet black hair, nice fatigue on the face. Got a nice fatigue right there on her lips. On the side, that's cool. And what is this here? I'm not sure what that is, but everything about this figure so far is cool. Double jointed knees, but the knees, the leg doesn't go back that far. And I mean, you got the nice swivel, the typical Hasbro swivel. Okay, all that stuff. We know we're gonna get that. And I don't see any issues here. I don't see any problems with her being able to move. No issues where, oh, well, she can't look that far up, look that far down. No, everything is fine. All right, now let's get to the part that kind of concerns me with this particular figure. Move everything aside. Everything is cool. I'm appreciating everything I see here. Again, woman of color in the military. Thank you so much. Now, here's the problem what I have here. I mentioned that you can army build this thing, right? You can legitimately have your snipers be women, which would be really cool. And you would think, okay, well, you have this, you can change out the hands. Maybe you have somebody else who has like a gloved hand or a semi, glove hand, whatever. You can change their hands out because it is Hasbro. You can change it out. And if they have the pegs that match, you can do so. Okay? They should really focus on making these bodies more universal. So where you can do that, you can take out a different figure, and I don't know if it could be Storm, it can be anybody, and just put their hands on the arms, what have you, and that could possibly work. But here's my thing. This neck is way different. See this? It's not your regular ball joint that's right there. This whole thing comes off. So we're going to check this out, try it out right here on camera. I'm going to try this out. No heat up, just boom. All right, so you see it's loosening. Bam, there's the ball. What is that? That is, I've never seen this before. If you've seen it before, let me know. What in the world? Can you take this vest off? I would not, but okay, it just moves. But it makes it seem like you can take this thing off, but it's fit. It's almost like a corset on her. So that's fine. But dude, the head, the neck, what? With the collar. Oh my gosh. That's weird. That's creepy. I've never seen that before. Why is it like that? All right, so that's one thing. So you can put on Homegirl here. Let's see if it can fit. Oh, I don't want to do that. Come on now. Let's see. Let's position our hands properly and let's see if we don't have... snap. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Now, perfect fit. Everything's fine. The head moves up and down. Okay, ignore her hand. I just didn't change her hands, but you see what I'm talking about, right? So here we are. Everything is fine. Changing the head and changing the hands. And the neck is fine. Cool. I guess that was necessary. I mean, they could have just given her something to cover her neck and then just have the head be changed. But the whole head changed, and now you have the headdress that's changed. Here's another thing about this, which is really, really interesting here. Let me see if I can do this. Check this out. This comes off, and it's... Ooh, come on. How are we going to do this without being... straight up G.I. Jane. Look at that. Whoa. 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 All right, but you're not going to leave her like this. You're not going to leave her like this at all. Maybe you can like take a picture of her like this, do a little magic eraser, and she just bald. That's honestly what you could do. You can be really creative with this. Because, yeah, they basically gave you a bald woman. All you have to do is use magic eraser or what have you. You got yourself a bald woman. And she is G.I. Jane. She is your drill sergeant. She is Demi Moore. And have you. But you cannot do that with Homegirl right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her a name. This one is Sheila. And this one is Rebecca. And with Rebecca, she comes with this thing on her head. She actually has what you saw here, let me put this on first because, yes, it is kind of weird. But it can slide through. Ooh, come on. What is this? This is so weird. Oh, my gosh. Why did they do this to you? Becky, come on now. Becky with the ponytail. All right, okay, that snaps in there nicely. All right, so now Becky looks good. Rebecca is doing just fine, okay? All right, so Becca's got the whole head dress on. She looks like she's doing some type of commanding. She's listening in. She's giving some orders. She's got the microphone in. She's got the headphones in. Maybe she's riding in a helicopter. If you look at the box on the side, let me get this for you. On the box, it shows her kind of like running. You know, it seems like she's running with the weapons. So, okay, you can give Rebecca the weapons over here, and then you can give Sheila. Well, you can't do that because you need another body. That's why I grabbed two. So I can have double the weapons, but still, I can have Rebecca with some weapons, and I can have Sheila with some weapons. But here's my thing. When I got this, I thought that I can just interchange everything. Everything. I cannot, because I would like for Sheila to have this too. It makes it seem like Rebecca maybe has a higher rank than Sheila. Why do that in the same box? Why not just have both of them being in the same category? You see, she's got the camo, so she's out there on the field handling the tough stuff. Like, she's getting the stuff done. She's over here. I mean, she'll get down there when she needs to, but she's up front. I'm not up front. She's out of sight. She's at the tower. She's inside the vehicle, and she's like, yo, Sheila, you got it? I see him on your left, whatever. Do you got him? And she's doing all the grunt work. That's what it looks like. I don't typically like that. I wanted both of them to have the same opportunity to do whatever it was. I wanted Rebecca to be down there sniping folks out, which you could put of course I got to put this on, have this be on Rebecca, but she doesn't have the camo on her face. So it doesn't really make sense. Unless it doesn't make sense for Rebecca to be down there. It makes more sense for Sheila to be down there. Again, I don't know if she's Native American or whatever. She's a person of color. She can be whatever you want her to be. But dude, why is Rebecca not ready to do the same thing that Sheila's ready to do? Put some camo on Rebecca. All right, let me take this. Well, actually, that's a cool look for Becky. Because this one, it looks like she's just ready to go, I don't know, look like she's relaxing. And I don't need you relaxing. Not while Sheila's out there doing her work. Okay, so we don't need that. But I'm going to go ahead and put Sheila's head back on, because Sheila is what attracted me more than Becky. Nothing against Becky. We need the Beckys. We need the Rebeccas and the Beccas. I know a Becca. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I love you, Becca. But we don't... We need this to be a norm. We need it to where, if you're going to put both of these things in here, give it to where both characters can have, let me just go ahead and use this, both characters, both head sculpts, both bodies, whatever you want to say, can use, ooh, that's that pivot. All right. You're just going to stand here. I'm just going to have you in a museum stance, because you don't have a weapon. I'll probably give you something just so you can just look like you're ready to do something. Throw down some type of way. All right. But anyway, you just have... I'm sorry. I do apologize. Being a little indecisive right now. I know. So, here we are. And we got this one here just kind of... All right, that was kind of bust. I should just put the other one in here. But anyway, they're just going to put your hand back behind you as I talk about why they kind of messed you up a little bit. They kind of just gave you the short end of the stick here, because they basically said you are the only one that's going to be out here wearing this ghillie suit, while Becky is going to be doing what Becky does, staying out of sight in the helicopter, talking about, do you see him? Like, yes, I see him. How about you come down here so that you can see him too? Nah, I'll trust you. Why? It's this neck situation, man. They had covered the neck and then made it to where, I mean, I don't know, it's a deluxe figure. It's $34.99. That's what it is. It's $34.99. However, I got it for $29. I got it from Target. I saw it in Target. I said, ooh, let me go ahead and scan this thing. It's scanned for $29. I said, heck yeah. And so I got it. And I was like, ooh, let me see where else I can get it from. Amazon. Amazon had it for $29. Well, let me go ahead and get two. So I got two. So I can have Sheila and Rebecca. But it looks way better for Sheila to be on the field, in the field, wearing the ghillie suit. And I don't have a problem with that. With Sheila wearing the ghillie suit, I do have a problem where it looks like Rebecca won't be wearing the ghillie suit. She won't be the one sniping. She'll run down and help and be on the battlefield somehow, but you're not going to rely on her wearing this, not too much. Let me just go and get this out because she really does look like she is up here just in the cush of the helicopter, whatever, and pull this thing off. All right. Come on now. You gonna look like you doing something. She look like she working, but I mean, let me see. How does she look? Oh, this is so weird, though. So weird. This thing got to come over her ears. You got to be careful with the stress marks. Ah. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so you see Becca's eyes. You see she's ready. She looks like she's on a safari. She looks like she's ready to talk about some Jurassic World, some Jurassic Park, some dinosaurs, or what have you. It doesn't look to me like Rebecca is ready to get down. It does not look like she is ready for war, ready for combat, ready for anything of that nature. I don't like that for Rebecca. I want Rebecca to have the same opportunity as Sheila, just like I want Sheila to have the same opportunity as Rebecca. Like, they got Becky's hair in there. Like, come on, man. How come Sheila can't have a hat? Why not? Why is Sheila the main person out here doing this thing? I'm a little perturbed about that. I am a little perturbed about that because I thought I had the same thing regardless of what head I had. But it's still a good figure. Hold on. Sorry about that. It's still a good figure. It's disappointing. That's really disappointing. It's still a step in the correct direction as far as having diversity and inclusion, so forth and so on. I can definitely have her and Sergeant Stalker being on the same team. Maybe I can change it to where Sergeant Stalker is her commanding officer. Maybe, I don't know. I would like to see if maybe she can, well, because Sergeant is OG. She's a young girl, so I don't see her being too much of a commanding officer for anybody. But I don't know. All right, we're going to put this thing on, and we're going to see how this thing looks, and then we'll go ahead and call the video and be done. One moment. All right, so here she is in her ghillie suit. And I wish I had a different atmosphere for her to be in, but this is fine. This is really cool. I like this look. I like that. And you can definitely have her lying down, which I will have that as well. I will attempt that. And that is where it is. But yeah, she looks like she is ready. She don't look like she does on the box because she looks like she's looking off. And then, of course, you got to have her looking down the barrel of that. It's going to take a little bit more time. I'll take some more time to get that in action. But this thing is pretty nice. It fits over her head. So you have to slide the thing down over. Then you put the weapon in here. And there it is. And she can just kind of just put this over her head. And it kind of just comes in. Her head can go in here. And you just want it to just be in here like that to cover a good bit of her face to where you can't see nothing but, oh yeah, that's it right there. That's it. And she is ready to do some damage, doing the Lord's work, doing the country's work, whomever, Uncle Sam's work, Flint's work, Duke's work, whatever, Joe's work, all of that, right? So there you have it. There's Sheila doing the work that I wish that Rebecca could do. But Rebecca, She's too busy sitting in the helicopter. She's too busy sitting back at the ranch. And it's like, Becky, I thought we were friends. I thought, you were my sister. I thought we shared the same field. I thought, you can do the exact same thing I can do or what have you. He's like, no, I'm with you, sister. I'm with you. I wish I could be down there with you. Okay, well, you come down here with me. Come down here and be next to me. And she's like, nah, I got some other stuff to do. But I'm praying for you. How about you come pray in my ear? Okay, come on with me. Tell me. The Lord is my shepherd. Come closer. Come closer. Come in the ghillie. Get in the ghillie suit. You don't want to get ghillie with me? You don't want to get ghillie with me? Come on, get ghillie with me. I thought you was my sister. It's ghillie time. But there we have it. So yeah, that's the downfall. That's the part. And then be careful because this stuff looks like it sheds. it looks like it sheds. So yeah, be careful with that. Don't just do whatever with this. Put this thing on. Take it off. Don't just do whatever with this thing. Be careful. It's shedding. So, and I'm not sure where else you can get a ghillie suit. I'm not sure if there's any other accessory shop, store, or whatever that sells ghillie suits. But if there are, it might be kind of cool to get more than one and have some other Joes wear some ghillie suits. Maybe there'll be more. Maybe this is the start of something new, showing that there are going to be more ghillie suits coming out for these figures. All right, so that's the end of the review, man. I like this figure. I really do like the fact that they did this, give us more representation of women in the military. I mean, this piggybacks off of, I just got through watching the Tyler Perry movie, The 688. Now, look, regardless of how you feel about Tyler Perry, he does have some bad movies. However, this movie actually broke his streak of doing bad movies. One, because this is based off a true story, so it's not his story. He just had to tell someone else's story properly. That's it. So he wrote, and there was also somebody else writing with him, so he wasn't writing by himself. So those things added to the situation, to the formula for this movie to be done, made it to where this movie had a solid chance in being a good one. And it was. Again, my mom watched this. She said, I can relate to what happened there. And it's not an action movie, but it does give you various different women in that story. It shows you different size women. Shows you some skinny ones, some slim ones, and it shows you some girthy ones looking like, I don't think you're going to make it through basic training. But, hey, it gave you those various different women, those different body styles, and different shades of women of color in the military. So I am looking forward to more women of color in the Joe line. Give us that so that we can have a good representation of what the armed forces, our U.S. military, looks like. All right, man, that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find this thing for a low price. Again, the year is not over, so still don't pay full price for stuff that you don't have to pay full price for. Have fun collecting, man, because collecting is fun. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you found this thing. Let's talk about it. I'm out.